Hey everyone, welcome to some more shiny vlogs. So it's actually been such a long time since I've actually recorded a vlog. It's been like, I don't know, like what, 5 months? 4 months maybe? Not sure, but it's been a long time. Let me tell you, today I'm actually doing a fairly unique video. I don't know about unique, but this thing came in, this thing right here. It's a box, yes, it's a box obviously, so what the hell could be in here? Well, let me show you. I mean, obviously it didn't come open. I opened it myself just now just to save you all some trouble, but this is actually an unboxing of a certain thing that I've been waiting for I want to say about 2 weeks. Okay, that's all just bubble wrap stuff. Nobody cares. Well, I mean, we do care because it protects stuff. But this right here is what I've been waiting for. There's like a little glare. Let me go and move it this way. Okay. This right here is the AT2020 USB microphone. So, a long time ago, I actually bought another microphone. Okay, first of all, I started with a blue snowball microphone, and it was pretty good. It was a really good microphone and all, but eventually, if you want to get to like some more like higher tier microphones, you don't want to do that. Instead, it's actually better to go for something else, more professional. I eventually changed to this over here. This right there. This is actually a Blue Yeti microphone right here. So it's high quality, and it's actually very good. Like, I love the way it looks, the way it sounds and everything, but it just has one major issue for me. Sometimes it comes with a crackling noise. Like, I don't know, but if you guys have seen my my Let's Plays for a while, you would know that it actually has a very annoying crackling noise, and I don't like that. Like, I seriously don't like that. And I tried multiple times to actually figure out the cause, but I could never figure out the cause, and I don't know why. Eventually, after a while, I was like, you know what, I'm going to get another microphone. Despite how amazing that one sounds and how professional it is, this one is also just as good, if not better. I think people compare them around the same, really. I don't know. Let's go ahead and open up this baby here. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that and then lift up this box. Look at this. So it is USB based, and it's just a plug and play, really. Plug and play. Plug and record, I should say. It's not a game. What the hell? I'm going to skip that. Skip that. Skip that. More wrap in there. Okay. Here we go. This is the stuff in here. So, there's some cables, and then there's this thing. Let's go ahead and begin with the cables. Sorry. I had it in reverse. I meant there's some cables, and then there's the microphone is what I meant. Pretty sure all the cables are in here. Nothing else in there. It's actually a pretty cool looking box, though. Wow. Like, it looks really high-end. I know that for all of you, it probably doesn't look all that high-end, but especially because you can see like a reflection everywhere. Like, you can kind of see me holding the camera and all, but whatever. Alright, so there's that. Here's a pouch in a way. I guess I can just go ahead and unzip it. Yep, here are the cables. And then something else there. I believe that's the stand. And that's it. And this is actually pretty good quality too. This little pouch thing, if you want. I mean, you get to keep this, of course. That's cool. Anyway, here's some stuff. So, let me go ahead and move my chair over here and sit more on this side. So there's this, which I guess we'll open in just a bit. But this right here is the USB cable. So, as far as what type of USB cable, it's actually the same one as the Blue Snowball. The Blue Yeti uses a different style, but this is the Blue Snowball version. That type of USB cable. And then this over here should be the stand. So what I'm going to do now is actually open these, but I have to use both hands. It's a little bit difficult with only one hand, so I'm just going to probably do some cuts here and there until I open this stuff. Alright, so everything's all done here. I'm just going to go ahead and look at this stuff. So this here is, well, actually I'm going to talk about this just a little bit later because I first wanted to go into the stand. So here's the stand. Now, from what I heard, the stand is one of the few things that people generally don't like too much about the microphone because it's apparently very, it feels very weak in general. So, like, if I try to actually hold this, I can like barely. You see, if you look at this, the front, you can kind of see that it spaces out a lot, and the microphone is simply too heavy for it. But let's just take a look at this. So I have to, okay, there we go. It just requires a little bit of force, and it's a little bit hard to do with one hand, but there we go. That is a stand. Now, the microphone itself is right here. I can just simply do this, and there we go. This right here is, like I just said, the AT2020 AT2020, so it should be pretty cool. I guess it's time to just go ahead and, you know, hook this up by putting it over there on that thing. So, yeah, actually, I also have to do this, though. This here. But, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, so now that I got everything all ready here, it's time to go ahead and put this right here. So the stand is actually very interesting because you don't just place the microphone and then like bam, like that. No, like most microphones, that's not actually how you do it. How you do it is you begin by putting this thing here, right there, and you just have to turn it. It's essentially like a screw-on, you know, you just have to keep turning and turning. As always, with one hand it's a little bit slower, but I'm getting the hang of it. Just make sure it's nice and tight. You for sure want it to be tight. So once it's real tight, let me go ahead and just tighten it a bit more. Okay, so once it's nice and tight, it's not going to fall off, obviously, and it's very tight there. The microphone then actually goes in here, believe it or not. And despite it feeling a little bit loose, that is actually kind of the way it's supposed to be like. You just put it like that, and there we go. Now here's the thing. If you don't do this correctly, and do the weight, it's actually going to topple over, which is very unfortunate. So what you have to do is actually, I'm going to go ahead and turn it towards this side, like this. So this little thing here, what you want to basically do is, well, first you want to turn it in the proper direction, but then what you want to do is then loosen this thing here. You're going to want to loosen it so you can actually turn it however you want to your liking. If you loosen it, you can then adjust how far down and how far up it goes. Generally, you want to do it fairly high like that so it doesn't actually fall over. Once you have it, you know, how you perfectly want it, go ahead and turn it back like that. And there we go. Now it's tightened and now it's not going to move. On top of that, it's not going to topple over because now, as you can see, the weight is much, much better. Keep in mind that it's currently in a not hard surface, so at the moment it's already a little bit looser, but once you go over there to that kind of surface, it's going to be a lot better for sure. So that's pretty much it, how, you know, in terms of how that goes there, like that. The last thing you then want to do is get that cable, the USB cable, and plug it in from here to a USB port in your computer. Okay, so I just plugged in this USB end to the computer and then the other end onto the microphone. As soon as you do that and your computer is on, this little blue light will light up, and that's pretty much what it tells you, you know, in terms of it being ready to work. All you then want to do is, well, come over here, pretty much get any program to record commenter. I actually always use this one. Now when you come here, let me actually zoom in. I use a program called RecordPad, and I can choose a device. By default, it's built-in microphone from my laptop. But now, as you can see, the AT2020 USB microphone appears right there as the second option. If I had the Blue Yeti connected, this one here, it would show a Blue Yeti. At the moment, I don't. But I am going to be looking forward to trying out this microphone because it should be good. From what I hear, the quality is actually really good. All I need to actually get on it is the pop filter that I for sure need. But that's pretty much it. Now, remember, this is just an unboxing. It's not an actual, like, mic testing quality thing. For that, I might do a separate video in which I compare that and the Blue Yeti. But for this one, that's pretty much it. Just this, and that was it. The unboxing. I got it all ready now, hooked up, and I am ready to record. As far as talking about the features of the microphone, I'll be talking more about that in some other video once I make it. I mean, in its most basic sense, I mean, there's a headphone thing here. One of them actually lets you monitor the actual volume and all that, but whatever. Again, I'll talk more about that in some other video. That was just an unboxing, really. But yeah, that is it. Hopefully you enjoyed this rather simple and hopefully it wasn't too boring of a video. But yeah, as far as vlogs go, I'm going to keep trying to get more and more out, especially because real soon I should be getting my new Nintendo 3DS. I was about to say 3DS something, I don't know. New Nintendo 3DS capture card, like with the actual USB capture thing on it. It's hard to explain, but I'm going to be doing an unboxing of that. By the time the Nintendo Switch comes on March 3rd, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of that as well. So kind of a lot of things going on in terms of unboxing, and I'm pretty happy about that. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.